Oh man, people in Venice are forgetful. Oh, most people are out here buying homes. They're moving to Venice. They're looking to buy a home in Venice, and they just get so forgetful. They get so hung up on the homes. They're searching for homes, home after home after home, and they just lose sight of what it is that they're coming to buy. They need to focus on the fact that they're looking for a lifestyle. And a lot of times they just get so blinded by trying to get a good deal, trying to get the perfect house, all the right things, that often they miss the whole point. The whole point of moving isn't just about the house. It's about the house. It's important. You're going to spend most of your time there, but it's about the lifestyle. It's about where you want to be. It's about, do you want pickleball? Do you want to be closer to the beach? Do you want to try to get it all? And what's your budget like? Does your budget give you all of the greatest amenities in the Venice area? Can you get everything in Wellen Park that all the best communities have? Is it about actually getting some property, maybe moving out east? Is that what you want? I mean, so many times people get just hung up on the homes and they forget it's about lifestyle. I stopped over here at this new construction property, and I was looking over here in Neo Communities, doing a home inspection actually nearby. One of my clients, they're closing and they're getting the home inspection done. And I had to stop and just think about it. This community is so amazing, and there's so many options. You can get new construction, but is that what people really want? Because they get so hung up on different things. I mean, do you want to have the HOA? Do you not want to have an HOA? Do you want the pickleball courts? Do you want to be 5 minutes from the beach, or do you want to be in historic downtown Venice? I mean, where is it that really suits you? That's what's important. When we sit down and have consultations with people, we have to take a lot of time with them and really help them think, because they get so obsessed with the pricing, which is important, of course. We've got to stay within your budget and buy the home that suits your budget. But at the same time, sometimes they're looking at just the house and the layout, and not looking at everything about the house, not looking at everything about the neighborhood. And really, there's more to it than just the price and the house. Yeah. People focus on paint, like, oh, the paint color. I mean, forget the paint color. We can change that with a few gallons. Not a big deal. They look at some of the conditions of the home. A lot of times the homes are solid. We can fix things, or people can get things done. They can get credits for things. There's little things that we can get taken care of in the purchase negotiations. So I don't know, sometimes people get hung up on these little tiny things when really they need to be looking at the big picture, the lifestyle. I mean, do you want to be in a 55 plus community? Do you want to have an HOA? Do you want to be close to Wellen Park? When you're thinking about where you want to be, it's all about the lifestyle. It's about maybe your commute to work, if you're going to work. If you're retired, how close do you want to be to downtown? Do you want to golf? What do you want to do? Those are important things to think about. And honestly, a lot of things that people don't think about when they move here from out of state and they're relocation buyers, they don't think about things like HOA or who lives in the neighborhood. They don't spend enough time looking after hours when people get out of school or out of work and see who's living in the neighborhood. They're often concerned about things that are really high in other states, like taxes. Taxes are really high in other states. Yeah, we hear that all the time. Yeah, they're low here and they're really affordable. But then there's a trade-off. We have things like CDD fees. What's that? We have things like HOA, which you may know, Homeowners Association, and the CDD is a Community District Development Fee. But then the other thing that's really kind of a bummer and kind of difficult right now is insurance. In different communities, different houses, different age of houses, different styles of houses, like these new block constructions, they're going to have the lowest insurance rates. But an older home, like I live in a 1941 home. It's wood frame, and let me tell you, the insurance is high. But I love the neighborhood, the location. So it was about the lifestyle choice that I made. I love being just a couple miles from downtown Sarasota and not too far from Lakewood Ranch and not too far from Venice. I can get to all these places from where I live, and I love that. So you got to think about your lifestyle. You need to know about the costs and really listen to your realtor when you have that consultation, because there's a lot of things they're going to point out that you may think are the same where you're living, but they're not the same. So if you have any questions or anything concerns about living here in Venice or anywhere else in Sarasota, just call me. My number is 941-366-5026. That's my office line. You can also call me directly. Just call me directly at 941-960-8844. I'd gladly help you out. We'll have a consultation and see if we can help you with your relocation, ask you a lot of questions that'll help you get thinking and dialed into the place and the neighborhood and the lifestyle that you want to have.